Hey, John here. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about cold email. I'm going to talk specifically about the advantages of cold email over other methods for getting clients. If you're someone who hears that and immediately thinks, oh my God, spamming and oh, I don't want to do that. It's so much. This video is probably not going to be for you. But if you're interested in cold email and want to hear a little bit more about it, then that's what I'm going to talk about here. And cold email does have some advantages over the other methods. Now, you guys know that I talk a lot about freelance sites, as that's one method that you could use to get clients. And I talk a lot about that. The problem with freelance sites is you're always beholden to that freelance site. You know, you have to play by their rules. You have to work within their system. And so you don't really have full control over it. And frankly, those sites are getting more and more and more competitive because that's where everybody is going to get clients. So it's getting harder and harder. Again, there's ways to get around that. I teach some of those things. But the reality is they're just getting more competitive. And so there's other ways to get clients. And, you know, you also have to pay your dues a little bit on those sites. You're not going to put up a profile and immediately start getting, you know, dozens and dozens of clients. It takes a little bit to build up your profile there. Sort of similar with content marketing. Again, content marketing is a really great long-term strategy. I'm a big fan of it. I tell people to do it. I harp on it. Long term, it is the thing that is going to bring you clients and is really going to flatten the curve a little bit when we talk about feast and famine cycle of freelancing. Content marketing helps flatten that curve. But still, it takes a while to build up. You're not going to write a blog post today and get a client today, most likely, or create a video today and get a client today. You have to put in the work over several months, maybe even longer, in order to get those clients. And so, again, it's not very fast. It's not very direct. And the leads that come in may not be very qualified. And those are really the two things that cold email where cold email has the advantage, is that when you do cold email, if you do it right, if you do it the way that I teach you how to do it, then you're only dealing with very highly qualified leads. You know how to qualify those leads before you ever write an email. So we're not blasting out spam emails to thousands of random people that we don't know anything about. That's not how I teach to do this. You're finding highly qualified leads, and then you're sending them a very targeted email. And so what the advantage there is that, again, you're dealing with really highly qualified leads, and you're sending an email that's specific to them. It's direct, it's quick. You could learn how to do this in, you know, an hour or so, and then, you know, an hour and a half from now, be sending out emails and potentially getting clients that same day. So cold email has the advantage of being much faster, much quicker. You don't have to spend a bunch of time networking or building up a bunch of content, you know, or paying your dues on a freelance site or figuring out how their system works or all of that, right? You can learn some very basic stuff when it comes to how to find and qualify leads, and then how to write an email that gets them to actually pay attention and read it and you know, give you a fair shot at getting hired. So again, there's a method to doing that. I'm putting out a bunch of content over on my mobile app related to this, a bunch of free content. So if you're more interested in learning more about cold email and, you know, harnessing some of these advantages for yourself when it comes to getting clients, then just go to johnmorrisonline.com. You can sign up for my mobile app there. You'll also be put on my daily tips newsletter, where I'll send you information on a daily basis about freelancing and getting clients and so forth. But again, all the training around cold email, all the free training that I'm doing, is going to be inside my mobile app. I won't be putting it here on YouTube. I've talked about this in the past, but I'm essentially not going to be giving YouTube my best content anymore. There's really no reason for me to be doing that. So if you really want to get the best stuff, the best free content that I'm putting out, you want to be inside my mobile app to do that. I'll put out periodic videos like this just to let you know what's going on in case you're not on there. But again, all the good stuff's going to be inside the mobile app. So again, just go to johnmorrisonline.com. I'll drop a link in the description as well for you to click on that. And again, if you want to learn more about cold email, you'll see the free courses link over there. Inside there, you'll see a course. I haven't figured out what I'm naming all this content yet, but you'll see a link in there to click on that you can get access to the cold email training. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.